Okay, so let's try another example under the area between two curves. Okay, so find the area of the region bounded by the curves y squared is equal to 2x minus 2 and y equal to x minus 5. So, yung first curve natin is y squared equal to 2x minus 2. So, ang gagawin ulit natin is ito, yung equations of a parabola. So, y squared tayo, ibig sabihin our vertex is nasa 0, 0, nasa origin. Now, yung vertex natin is not in the origin kasi meron tayong, may kasama yung x natin dito. So, if we are going to simplify this one, this is equal to y squared equal to, we can factor out si 2, and this is equal to x minus 1. Okay? So, we can see here, okay, so what is our vertex? Okay, so vertex natin is at HK. So, yung H natin is si 1, yung K natin is equal to 0. So, yung vertex natin is HK, which is equal to 1. Sorry, that is 1 and 0. Okay, so for the second curve, we have y is equal to x minus 5. Okay, so since hindi siya nagma-match or hindi niya wala siya sa format ng ating equations for parabola, we can try si graphical method since linear lang siya. Okay, so let's try. Let's assume values for x. Okay, for x, so let's start at negative 2. Tapos negative 1 and then 0, 1 and 2. So when our x is equal to negative 2, our y is equal to negative 7. When x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to negative 6. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to negative 5. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to negative 4. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to negative 3. So you can see in the progression of the y values na linear siya. Okay? So linear ang ating curve number 2. So for this one, since positive to, our parabola opens. Okay, so nasa horizontal axis tayo. And since this is positive, our parabola opens to the right. Okay. So yung curve natin will look like this one. Okay, so yung x natin is nasa 1, for example, ganyan. And ang ating parabola is ito. Or our second curve is linear. So ganito siya. Okay? So this is the two curves. Now for the point of intersection, so we have y squared equal to 2x minus 2. Tapos y is equal to x minus 5. Okay? So what we will do is, sige, plug natin si equation 2 dito sa equation 1. So 2 to 1, this is equal to x minus 5 squared equal to 2x minus 2. And if we expand this one, this is equal to okay, this is equal to x squared minus 10x, and then plus 25 equal to 2x minus 2. Now we can transpose tong binomial na to sa other side. So we can have x squared minus 10x plus 25 minus 2x plus 2. equal to 0. And simplifying, this is equal to x squared minus 12x plus 27 equal to 0. Now, we try to factor this out. So, yung factors niya will be x minus 9, and x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so we can solve for the values of our x. So we have x minus 9 equal to 0. So x is equal to 9. X minus 3 equal to 0. So our x is equal to 3. So we now have values for our x. Okay? Now, paano natin solve si y? So substitute natin yung mga values ni x natin dito sa equation 2. So y is equal to 9 minus 5. So y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 3 minus 5. Y is equal to negative 2. So, eto tayo. This is negative 2, and 3. Tapos, ito naman will be 4 and 9. Okay, so meron na tayong points dito sa ating intersection. So, now we proceed to integration. So, anong strip yung kukunin natin? So, if we get, okay, so let's redraw yung curve natin sa kabila into a more accurate one. Okay. So, this is our curve. Okay, so yung linear natin or yung intersection nila is, for example, this is 1, 2, tapos ito is negative 2, 3, 4. So, nandito yung lower point natin, point of intersection. Tapos, yung upper naman is, ano yung upper natin? 4, 9. 2, 3 pala to. Negative 2 and then positive 3. Tapos 4, 9. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So nandito siya. Tapos yung linear curve natin is from negative 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 6. So negative 6, nasa negative 1 siya. Tapos 0. So, ito yung curve natin. Okay, so this is our curve. Yung point of intersection natin dito is 3. Ano yung point in... correct ko lang to. This should be 3, 2. Okay, this is wrong. Dapat 3, negative 2. Okay, si negative 2 pala is y. So, dito sa part na to, we have 3, negative 2. And then, dito sa part na to, we have 9 and 4. Okay. So, ano yung strip na kukunin natin? So, if we are going to take a vertical strip, okay, vertical strip na to, dito sa part na to, hindi na niya natatouch yung linear curve natin. So, we are not going to use a vertical strip. We are going to use a horizontal strip. Kasi kahit saan mo ilagay yung strip mo, it still touches two different curves. Okay? So, this is our strip. Okay, so ito yung area na kukunin natin. Okay? So, since horizontal strip tayo, we are going to integrate our function with respect to y. And ito yung magiging XR natin. Okay, because it touches the right side of our strip, and this is X sub L. Okay, so the area for this one is equal to the integral of X sub R minus X sub L dy limits from y sub 1 to y sub 2. So, yung y sub 1 natin is equal to ito, negative 2. And then, y sub 2 natin is 4. Okay? So, what is our x sub r? X sub r natin is, what curve ito? Si linear. Y is equal to x minus 5. And then, for our x sub L, ito, this is equal to y squared is equal to 2x minus 2. Okay. So, yung ilalagay natin dito sa function natin must be a function of y for us to perform integration. So, for this one, si y equal to x minus 5 natin, we can manipulate this into x is equal to y plus 5. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na function for our x sub r. For our x sub L naman, si y squared equal to 2x minus 2, we can have 2x equal to y squared plus 2, and divide both sides by 2, we can have x is equal to y squared plus 2 all over 2. So, ito yung gagamitin natin na function for our x sub L. So, let's plug the values. This is equal to x sub r natin is y plus 5 minus x sub L, y squared plus 2 all over 2 dy limits from, ano yung y sub 1 natin? 2 to, negative 2 to positive 4. Okay? So, simplify natin yung ating function. Area is equal to the integral of, okay, so, kunin natin yung LCD niya. This is 2, tapos this is 2y plus 10 minus y squared minus 2. So, didistribute ko na si negative dito sa part na to. And then, dy. And then, simplifying this one, we can actually, limits natin from negative 2 to 4. We can isolate si constant natin. So, our area is equal to 1/2 times the integral of, simplify natin yung ating function. This is equal to 2y. So, positive 10 minus 2, that is positive 8. And then, minus y squared dy. And we can separately integrate each term. So, area is equal to 1/2 times the integral of 2y dy, that is equal to, diretso na lang natin, this is 2y squared over 2. Okay, and then the integral of 8 dy, that is equal to positive 8y. And then integral of negative y squared dy, that is negative y raised to 3 all over 3. Limits from negative 2 to 4. So, simplify natin yung ating function. This is equal to 1/2. Of course, this will cancel. And then, we apply si upper limits and lower limits. So, y squared natin, upper limit muna tayo. We have 4 squared plus 8 times 4 minus 4 cube all over 3. Minus si lower limit natin, that is negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 minus negative 2 cube all over 3. So, tuloy natin dito. This is equal to 1/2. So, first squared natin is, that is 16. Or, i-add na lang natin lahat. So, 4 squared plus 8 times 4 minus 4 cube over 3, that is equal to 80 over 3. And then minus Negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 minus negative 2 cubed over 3, that is equal to negative 28 all over 3. Okay, so dito na natin ituloy. So, our area is equal to 1/2 times 80 over 3 plus 28 over 3. That is equal to 36. And 1/2 times 36, that is equal to 18 square units. So, that is the area under, or that is the area between the two curves. So that is how you solve area between two curves using the vertical strip and horizontal strip. So, take note na yung strip ninyo dapat it touches the two curves, or it touches two different curves at all points. Okay? So, pag hindi na-touch yung two different curves at all points, you cannot consider that strip.